This is a trend review for Friday, the 22nd of December 2023. And today I was looking once again at Tesla. It actually looked weird because we had a sell off yesterday, but we pulled back and actually closed higher than the open yesterday. So today we had bullish pivots and we had a little bit of a gap. So it was gonna be interesting. And on the daily, we're actually opening above the R3 level. So it was gonna be a very weird day. And so I waited. I did the analysis and realized that the pre-market was stalling at R3, R2. So I kind of thought that we were gonna have just an incredible sell-off. But we did test to the bottom a little bit, and I looked at the level 2 and the level 3. We had a lot of orders to the top side, so we actually squeezed to the top, and we started to form BPOC here. So I started to notice some weakness, and BPA, volume price analysis, with this 2-minute candle hammer. I was expecting a drop, but the level 3 still had a lot of orders at 258. So I wanted to see what will happen if we tested them. But I almost felt like I missed out on this opportunity because price actually tried to push higher and failed, and we dropped heavily. So this is the move I kind of wanted to get, but missed it. But it's okay because there was still a lot of uncertainty, and we had an open auction pretty much. And so what I noticed is that there was just more orders piling on at 258. The 258 ones got pulled. They didn't actually fill all of them, and they just could push higher. So they were not real orders with intention to fill, I assume. And it was running from 258 to 250.50. So it wasn't really a ladder, it was just a wall, and I was able to recognize that. And so we had a few orders at 255. So that's the pullback I was expecting, as that was the order, large order that we had. And so we poked through the price of 258, failed, and that's when I made my entry against the 5-minute candle. Actually was showing weakness, as you can see by the top wicks. And it was very brave that I actually made my entry here, but it was perfect with very well defined risk at the other large order at 258.51. But my stop loss was a bit too big, but I cannot get a better share size on Tesla because of the trading restrictions again. So I can only have 60% of my available margin to trade it. So few shares, 32 shares, and we drop to 2 to 1. Actually, not even 2 to 1, very close to 2 to 1. And I was experiencing all kinds of emotions because you can see it wasn't not a clean drop. We pull back and we pull back again. So on the second pullback, I started to experience fear that it was just gonna run to the top side because we were rejecting R3, and we had a very large order of the books at 258.50. So I wanted to give it another chance to retest that price. So I got out before break even for 0.1 R. And as you can see, right after I got out, it didn't even test. Well, it passed my break even, but I hadn't even taken a partial. My stop loss was way above here, and it just dropped. And I could have been able to take a 3 to 1 easily at 256.50, at 256. And then we had a wild pullback, which would have stopped me out. But as you can see, just no buyers at this price level. There was simply too many sellers, and we didn't have the volume to get through them. So the market maker just dropped the price to find buyers, and it dropped it to the last large order that I had at 255. and you cannot see it here, but actually drop here. And we form a hammer, and I almost took this trade, but I wasn't sure if more orders were gonna form below. But this was a nice signal for an entry for the rejection of the previous day close. But it's not the best move. The best move was the drop from R3. So anyways, all of this is in the notes. We actually had an R3 reversal, but I didn't take it to the best of my abilities, but still could have done better with trade management, but respect to my rules. Motions were 7. I think everything I did was, I think, justified by logic. We were pushing against past the R3 level, and we had those large orders to test. Then that means that it was a possibility. So we had an excellent pre-market prep, adapted to changing conditions, had an excellent read of this level 2/3. I did hit goal of taking an excellent trade. 1 trade, 1, 0, and 0.1. So it's good. Could have had better trade management. Kind of feels like a bad day because I didn't make profit on it, but it's okay. I just need to continue taking those trades, not forget all my practice. Yes, the order book was bearish, but not bearish in the sense that we had a ladder down to the downside. Bearish in the sense that we had an obvious wall. Okay, so this trade. Yes, that's not a that's a win. 0.1R. So that's it for my trading review. I had a fairly good week, 4.7R. Only one true losing day. This one was a 2-hour day, but I didn't really take the best of trades. And Monday, Thursday was good. Could have been better with my better profit taking. So it seems that the issue now is holding for my profit targets. But that's gonna be part of my weekly review. But that's it for the daily review.